Hey, it's Bill with Diamond Guard Insurance. Hope you're doing well today. I want to talk about water and the damage it can cause to your home. Water damage usually starts very small. Catch it early and you'll save yourself a lot of dollars later on. There are three places every new homeowner and every existing homeowner should check for water damage. The first place is check under every sink. Look for slow drips, warped cabinetry, or water stains. Our first home, we lived there for 5 years and we had a bathroom upstairs. And we never went up there. We had guests there periodically, but the guests didn't know to check underneath the sink. When we went to sell the house 5 years later, it was discovered that there had been a drip underneath the sink that caused a lot of damage. We ended up having to rip out the cabinet and replace it. Not something I wanted to do when I was selling the house, right? It cost me a lot of money. If I had checked that periodically, I could have saved some time and some money. Second place is check around toilets. If the floors are soft or you see any discoloration, that's a sign of leakage. The longer that goes, the more damage can be done around the toilet and the surrounding floors. So keep an eye out for that. If you see something that doesn't look right, investigate it. Getting it fixed early will save you big bucks later on down the road. And the final place is check around your water heater. There should be no moisture around the water heater. You're looking for rust. That's a sign that water's been there. Any moisture or any signs of leaking. We actually, in our second house, we had a hot water heater in our garage that supplied the kitchen with the hot water. And one day I walked out there and I saw a little bit of water coming up through the cracks in the garage floor. And I thought, that's not normal. But I just said it's probably leakage from one of our cars, the air conditioning and leaking it. It kept getting bigger and bigger. There was more leaks until I knew it wasn't the car anymore. And it turns out that the pipe coming from the hot water heater to the kitchen was leaking. So we ended up having a jackhammer in our garage doing the entire floor there, and then they had to come inside the kitchen and fix that. I'm not sure if we would have been able to save any money. I think they would have had to drill the floor anyway. Had we found it earlier, I think I found it pretty early, but had I waited, additional damage could have been done. So the moral of this story is water can do a lot of damage, and it usually starts really small. So if you are vigilant and you pay attention to things and know what it should look like, you will save yourself a lot of stress, money, and time in the future. So check the toilets, check the sinks, check the hot water heaters. Make sure you don't have any leakage. And if you do, fix it. Hope this helps. Have a great day.